Thank you. Thank you, and welcome back to Harrah's, and welcome back to more Sammy and Company. Thus far, we've had just about a pretty diversified show, I think. But there always are surprises in our business. A few years ago, a man came up with a kind of a rhythmic beat. Al McKibben, would you give me one of these for me? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That kind of a beat was the background of one of the biggest international multi-million record sellers of all time. It was called I'm the Son of Hickory Hollis Tramp. Now, the gentleman who did that and many other million sellers is with us. I am very proud to have you meet the man who ain't never stopped cooking, Mr. O.C. Smith.
Well, on a clear day, if you rise and look around you, you can see just who you are. On a clear day, how it will astound you that the glove you're in really outshines every star you feel part of. Every mountain, sea, and shore you can hear from far and near, a world you never heard before. 'Cause on a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever and evermore. See, on a clear day, just rise and look around you. You can see just who you are. But on a clear day, how it will astound that the glove you'll be in really outshines every star you be a part of. Every mountain, every sea, and every shore you can hear from far and near, a world you never heard before. On a clear day, on that clear day, you can see forever, ever, 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 and ever, ever, never, and ever, ever, and ever. You can see forevermore.
Hand that to that man over there. Come back with us. There you go. Let's keep that going, ladies and gentlemen, for O.C. Come on, come and join us, babe.
How you doing?
Okay.
Hey, Jukes. Hey, beautiful. Thank you.
O.C. Smith.
Hey, Sam. Hey.
I mean to tell you,
What you doing?
you're looking good, man.
Thank you. I feel beautiful. I feel fine.
You still
You are
travel-
too, as a matter of fact.
Oh, thank you, babe.
You see that, yeah.
Well, you know, I try to get it together every once in a while.
I'm saying. I know you do.
You still go to Europe as much as you used to?
No, well, I haven't been for, I guess, about 2 or 3 years now. But I love it over there.
Because I went over recently to do a tour, and it's amazing that you go into a record shop, because I'm kind of glimmering everything that's happening in Germany and in Amsterdam and in Paris and in England. And a couple of people asked, is O.C. coming back? And I had gotten the impression that you had been there.
No.
I didn't know it hadn't been that long, because
No.
they're still your fans.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
you got to go over and keep in touch with them people.
I will.
Please.
I must.
'Cause
I
I
will.
really mean that, because they
Okay.
really dig you.
That's beautiful.
Hey, what is this I hear that you hang out with a lot of comics?
Well, I like comics, and you know, I'm sure you do too. Well, you know, you do comedy. I think it's very important that that we laugh today, that people laugh. We aren't doing enough of that,
No, I agree with that.
unfortunately. And we spend a lot of our time dwelling on things that I suppose we could be, that we shouldn't be. And so I enjoy being around humor.
I enjoy being around people who enjoy life, and comics usually do.
Yeah.
So that's
you know, as I mentioned earlier, we don't usually get heavy on this show, but I try to be as honest as I know how. You went through some heavy changes.
yeah.
And it happened at a time in your career where to be suspect was it, you know, of anything. You know, I don't think he's too short, you know. What do you mean, he ain't too short? No, he ain't too short. Well, out with him, you know. And when he first made it, because we used to work together at a place called the Concord,
Right.
up in the mountains.
Right.
And suddenly it started to happen for a friend, and then I felt at least in our business, there was sort of almost like, well, who is he and where does he come from singing this good and bringing that kind of soul into the pop field? Because you must remember, when the days that I'm talking about, that bridge hadn't been gapped that way.
Right.
How do you feel about it now? I mean,
Well, you know, I've always contended one thing, that spirit, life to me is eternal. Mine is. I feel that I always have been, I am now, and I always will be. And so my music is a part of me, you know. I know who I am, you know, unfortunately or fortunately, you know. Those who don't know me don't realize, haven't realized possibly where I'm coming from as a person, but I enjoy being me.
well, that's the only thing you can do.
And-
That's the whole trip. You are comparatively a newlywed?
Yes.
How long?
Since Valentine's Day.
You're joking!
Yeah.
You got
Right.
this Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day.
Oh, I know you're a romantic singer, but that's ridiculous.
No.
Valentine's, that's
well,
beautiful.
I thought it would be sort of apropos, you know,
With-
for the occasion.
You will do one more for me.
I'd love to.
Okay, but wait a minute. We got a message to do, because when you get this kind of talent, you just don't let them slip away, and we don't get a chance to hang out that much together.
Right.
And so, right after this message, we'll be back with more of our guests, and certainly another one for my man, Mr. O.C. Smith. Stay with us. will you? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very, very, very special show for me. Again, because of your presence, because you nice folks get a chance to see one of the places that all of us work, one of the most fabulous nightclubs and emporiums in the world for entertainment and pleasure, Harrah's Tahoe. I want to thank Goldfinger and Dove, O.C. Smith, Lola Falana, Sandy Barron, Fabian, George Rhodes and the All-Stars. You've been beautiful. May I just say, muchas gracias. May I also say adios? Hey, then. And also for my friends in the Far East, domo arigato. Peace and love and togetherness. Good night, everybody.